Why is this a really cool topic? Because nobody's talking about how to dispo a novation, either using an agent or a flat fee. And if those people are, they're not showing you live. So while I'm in the role of dispo, Chris is also doing some dispo. We're going to go live on those conversations for the Novation side of things to talk about how exactly to do that, how to have those conversations, and strategies to make that happen. So you're definitely not going to want to miss today's live because there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of cool stuff, and stay tuned. We're going to make it happen. So bear with us in those moments where we're dialing the number and there's a little bit of silence. And if you're tuning in, live, just back it up a little bit so you can skip ahead, right? And if you're watching the replay, don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in getting more into how to dispo deals quickly, because that's what we're going through today. We're always going to continue to go live on seller calls for acquisitions as well. But this is a super important topic because no matter how many times Chris closes your deal, it doesn't mean anything if you can't get it dispoed. Isn't that right, Chris?
This is true.
Isn't that right, you guys out there and gals? Huh? Huh?
I'd
Give
add
me a
more value to that
sideways thumb.
statement, but you
Put a
succinctly
sideways thumb
summarized.
emoji. Put a sideways thumb emoji in the comments if you agree. Do those even exist?
I don't think that's a thing. You
Man,
should invent it, and
yeah.
now then people would be able to you might go viral for people's ability to be neutral.
Got to be this, dude. Even keel. And if you're Chris, because you surf, you got to be.
There you go. Exactly.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I am going to start dialing some agents here and go through some agent calls. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's see here. So this is one, and then I've got this other one I'm going to call. Where did he go? All right, guys. So basically, we're going to be dialing some agents. Okay, that's not working too well. Let's see. Just trying to pull up this listing. All right, let's call Steven. I have to share my audio. Don't forget to share your audio when you get somebody on a call. All right, so let's call this guy. Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Share audio, share the video, like, subscribe.
Hi there, Stephen Weiler with eXp Realty here. Sorry I missed your call. Certainly love to be of further service to you, so please leave your name, your number, and your preferred method of communication, and I'll certainly get back to you at.
Okay. Double dial.
Hi there, Stephen Weiler with eXp Realty here. Sorry I missed your call. Certainly love to be of further service to you, so please leave your name, your number, and your preferred method of communication, and I'll certainly get back to you as soon as possible. I thank you so much for the call, and I wish you a blessed day. So look forward to speaking to you here shortly. Take care now.
Hey, Steven, this is Chris. I was reaching out to you about a listing, a property you sold recently. Looks like it was almost exactly a month ago over on Jones Cove Road. I actually have a property in the area that I'm looking at possibly selling, and just wanted to chat with you. I'm looking interviewing a few agents. So give me a call back when you get a chance. My telephone number is 619-525-7132. Again, 619-525-7132. Talk to you soon.
Well, okay then. Can you hear my sound?
Not yet.
Not now?
Nope.
Dang it. I did share the sound because I'm going to make that call right now. It says computer
Um,
audio is being shared in mono. Mono? Like mononucleosis?
why are you
The
making
ki
out with your computer?
the kissing disease. All right, let's call. We're swapping calls here, everyone. So I'm gonna make a call for Dispo if you're just tuning in right now. Computer audio, share. Of course, share sound. All right, now tell me if you can hear this. No, you can't. Dang it, I don't
I mean,
understand
I
why
can
it's.
hear something, or is your audio on Bria set to default device?
Oh, good point. Let's see. Sorry, everybody who's watching. I see that we just had a viewer bail. They didn't like the intermittent. Let me see. Oh, oh, is it? It is not. Default device, default device. Okay, cool. Now let's try it. How about this?
There we go.
All right, I'm just calling somebody that I had called before. It's a investor buyer, and this is about a property we haven't even gotten pictures back for. We were supposed to have them today, but we don't have them. And they're interested in purchasing the property as an investment in all places, Gary, Indiana. So we're going to listen.
Hello, this is Monique.
Hey, Monique, it's Christian, Lazarus Property Group, calling back about that 565 Jackson Street property. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing pretty well, actually. It's a beautiful day. Got nothing to complain about.
Right? All right.
Yeah.
Um, were you guys getting pictures today? Is that right?
That is correct. That is exactly what I told you,
Okay.
but I accidentally lied to you because they were delayed since the photographer is delayed.
Okay. Got it. So I
Yeah.
don't think we're going to be able to get somebody out there to view the property. Um, so I think we're just going to have to do it like based off the pictures. Um,
Okay.
Let me pull that one up really quick. When do you think you'll have those?
The new date is Friday. The photographer's going out there in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let
so
me
so we'll
pull
get
this
those.
one back up. Um, This was the Jackson.
Right.
The
565.
565 Jackson Street
That's it.
in Gary. Oh, right here it is. Um, Let me see what this one was too. Because I think So I work with Justin. This would be for his property. I think he was wanting to submit an offer for 29. Um,
I see.
yeah, so he was saying he can go ahead and submit an offer right now for 29. Is that something that you think the seller would consider or look at or work with at all?
Yeah, great question. The reality is, as far as the price is concerned, the we just underwrote it. I'm actually doing a lot of the underwriting, and we underwrote it at
Okay.
a pretty good price in terms of the uh, the asking price right now, seeing as the ARV is what it is, and also for cash flow. But yeah, that's we have a lot of other interest. We don't have any formal offers that have come in yet. I can tell you that. As you know, we are
Okay.
pre-marketing it. So, but I don't think that we're inclined to accept a 29K offer.
Okay.
I mean, it's
So
a
I
small
think
price
we're
point
gonna
property.
wait. Yeah. I think we're gonna wait then to see the actual pictures of the interior.
Yeah, yeah. What offer is it asking pending a walkthrough, of course, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yes. Because then we would
right. Yeah, no
want
problem. I
the
was just yeah, just calling, let you know,
contingency
Monique.
for inspections.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, no problem at all. And
Oh,
I'll
I'm
keep it.
sorry. Wait, this property. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, no, please go ahead. Just letting you know as far as the 29K, if that is an offer that was going to be submitted, that's probably not something that we're really going to entertain. Um, it's not too
Okay.
much more, right? Because it's a low price point property anyway as it stands. But in terms of accepting offers or offers that are formal, like it's basically just at asking until we get a walkthrough. I wouldn't expect anybody to come in and make a formal offer before they've even seen pictures of the inside, notwithstanding a
Right.
walkthrough. So,
Okay. And this property, he's not doing an inspection period. Is that correct? If I remember right?
right. So we'll just do the walkthroughs and all that stuff before there's no
Okay.
formal inspection period.
Okay. All right. Um, I will go ahead and let him know, and then hopefully we'll get those pictures by Friday.
Yeah, that on that note, like we should expect that I'll reach out to you and let you, like I could even email you an update, like, hey, they're on Investor Lift, so you can see them, or you can have Justin see them. They're
Okay.
within 24 hours, because we're gonna get them back on Friday, and then as we get them posted, which as we that's me, I'll probably end up posting it instead of have someone else do it,
Okay.
and then let you know.
Okay. Awesome. All right. I appreciate that, Christian. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure, Monique. You have a fantastic rest of your day.
You too. Oh, you know what? I do have a question.
Sure.
For the walkthrough, is it just on a certain date, or is that just something that we schedule? Is it going
No,
to be like kind of an open house kind of deal, or?
so the answer is the open house is not going to happen. It's whenever you're available. It's your
Okay.
typical, hey, I'm available here, and pick two times, right? The actual
Okay.
seller of the property lives like literally across the street and down the way, 5 minutes away.
Okay.
And he's just, he's told us, he's like, hey, I want to personally be there, let everybody in, like it's okay. He knows this is an investment and all that stuff. He's not really he, he's not worried about it,
Got
so
it.
he'll just let people in and stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah,
And then
but
if we're not able to get someone to walk through it, is that gonna like hurt us in a way? Is he like really wanting to meet like the?
oh, he's
Is he
not
not
trying
wanting to
to.
do it sight unseen?
No, he's not trying to meet anybody. As far as
Oh,
he's concerned, we're under contract with him. we have a fixed price that he's going to be getting, and he's already aware that like what we're doing is we're literally finding other buyers to take it to the finish line of a rehab and cash flow it. So he knows, and he bought it for an
Got it.
investment
Okay,
himself. He's not trying to meet
got it.
anybody necessarily. He just wants to unlock the door and say, "Go have fun." But,
Gotcha.
we have a fair amount of interest picking up on the property. I don't want to overinflate it and say, "Dude, we have so many people who are like," nah, a fair amount. So
Yeah.
ultimately,
Okay.
just so you know, like it's going to go to the first person who puts in an offer with no inspection period and a non-refundable EMD.
Okay.
But I won't leave you in the
But the
dark.
29, he still wouldn't, you don't think, look at the 29, he would hold out.
Pretty sure the 29 is off the table. Like
Okay.
45 is our asking. If you saw an investor lift it, our buy now price is like 60.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot
That
of
was
room.
for the buy now. Okay.
Right. There's a lot of room in this deal. And I think you know that I had mentioned, just as far as what I hate, and I'm sure you have the same antipathy, when some wholesaler, fly by night guy or gal, says, "Oh, this thing is only going to cost 20K to flip." They have no idea what they're talking about. The repair numbers that are
Right.
in there are pretty accurate as far as we know of the condition, but the walkthrough, of course, is needed and expected, and I wouldn't, if I were in your shoes, I would be doing the same thing. So,
And you guys are thinking 50K. I think we were looking at about 65 for the rehab.
gotcha. Yeah, the
So I think
difference.
that's why
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah,
we
the
knocked it
difference
down slightly.
oh, you knocked down the offer price slightly. That's why. Okay, well,
The
what'd you
offer
guys
price. And
land?
then,
Sorry, maybe
I'm
there might
sorry?
be a delay. I was just curious what you landed on as an ARV.
I was looking at the 155.
Oh, got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see that as a real possibility. Yeah. Okay,
So
cool.
I think we're just being conservative with the rehab, a little extra rehab, and a little bit on the lower end with the ARV.
Gotcha. Well, I know that leaves a lot of room if you're looking to like sell it to a retail buyer, especially in terms of like a profit. But I'm curious, how flexible is that offer price?
Let me talk with Justin and see what he's thinking.
Okay.
And I'll get back to you because he just sent me an email like 5 minutes ago, right before
Nice.
you called about like doing the 29,000. So I still have to follow up with him and see.
Yeah, and I obviously knew that, so that's why I called the
Okay.
moment that I did, just because I got the beat from the ether that was like, "Yep, I got to call Monique about this right
Yep.
now."
Got the ping.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Well, feel free to give
So
me a call
I'll.
back anytime or just email me. Do you have my number, by the way?
Is it the number you just called me on, the 7132?
Probably not. Our phone system just, I don't know, it gives you an area code wherever we're calling. It's 619-209-3136.
3136. So 619. Oops, sorry. 619-209-3136.
That's right.
All right. Awesome.
And I'm in my
All
email all
right,
the time
Christian.
too, so
Okay, that's the Christian at lazprop.com.
that's the one. Awesome. Well, I appreciate your
Awesome.
time, Monique. You have a good one. I'll be
Yeah.
looking forward to
Thanks,
hearing
Christian.
back from your conversation with Justin and get you guys into, well, not a walkthrough right now if you can't do it, but getting the pictures over
Yeah.
to you as soon as we got them.
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right, thanks. Bye for now.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
There you have it, everybody. Standard Dispo call.
All right, it's not letting me share my audio while you're still sharing.
It doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Wow. We had like 20 viewers and now we have like two, so obviously they didn't like my call. I'm just kidding.
Are you able to stop sharing your audio so I can dial?
I think I have that ability. Yeah. I'm just trying to find the Zoom room. Like, where the heck did it go? Here it is. Give it a whirl.
Hi, this is Charity with Tennessee Elite Realty.
We're good. I can hear you. Your audio.
Hi, this is Charity with Tennessee Elite Realty. I'm sorry I couldn't take your call at the moment. If you'd please leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You can also text me for a quicker response. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
Come on, agents, do better. Don't answer your phone and your voicemail is full and you have an active listing that's been on the market for 46 days. Do better.
She just got so much interest in that one property, bro. That's the reason.
Of course, that's exactly what it is. Certainly has nothing to do with just not putting in the work. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna start dialing some of these other agents.
All right. I got a couple more people for Jackson too.
Nice. Well, start dialing. Feel free.
Oh, I'm already talking to him right now, actively in the background.
Okay, where is
Hey, what's going on? This message is for Niv Dotan. My name's Christian with Lazarus Property Group, calling about your inquiry for 565 Jackson Street there in Gary, Indiana. I just wanted to call and chat a little bit about your interest in the property. We have a lot of interest, so just wanted to make sure that we had a conversation. Please give me a call back, 619-209-3136. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great one. Bye. I'm not the best at leaving messages, I feel like. Maybe I am.
why do you say that?
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the best. Maybe I am just humble. I'm just so humble. I'm the most humble person. Hey, Devon, I think we connected briefly yesterday about Jackson Street in Gary, Indiana, and I was just curious if now was a good time to catch up about that. Not much, just kind of pre-marketing it. We're getting it out there. We're getting pictures by Friday, so just as it's pre-marketed on Investor Lift, I wanted to call back everybody who was interested in it, which is a handful of people. So, have you seen it? Are you in the area? Gotcha.
All right, looks like Christian's on a call. I'm gonna go ahead and start dialing some more agents. Okay.
Yo. Hello?
Hi, you've reached Casey Rockley, affiliate broker at Cosby Real Estate. I'm probably with another client right now, but your call's important to me. So if you want to text me, you might catch me that way, or I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna double
We
dial
can't hear
her.
your audio, Chris.
I was sharing it. I think that might be something on your
No
side.
audio.
You can't hear anything?
Can't hear you at all.
You can't hear me talking.
Nope.
That's on your side.
Oh, hold on. It's me. It's probably me. Sorry. Sorry. Hold on.
Okay, I'm dialing right now.
Good. Awesome.
Hello,
Hello, Casey.
this is she.
Hey, Casey, this is Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing great. Sorry, I was meaning to leave you a voicemail and then I hit the wrong button and then so that's why I called you back. So,
Oh, that's all
uh,
right.
yeah, glad I caught you. I was reaching out because I have a property out in Sevierville that I'm looking to sell. It's kind of nearby to one that I see you sold not too long ago. Looks like yours was in Cosby.
Yes, which one was it? I'm sorry. Oh,
Uh,
Yellow Breeches, maybe.
yeah, Yellow
It's
Breeches
in
looks like that's the
Sevierville,
one.
but in Cosby. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I
Sevier
saw you.
County, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm just reaching out to a few agents, just kind of interviewing some agents at the moment, just trying to find, somebody that's really good that, knows the area well. Um, is that kind of your primary market or do you do much business over there?
Pretty
Or-
much. My office is over there in Cosby, so we do a lot of land. Is that what you have, or is it a residence, or?
It is a residence. I want to say it's an acre. And there's actually three dwellings on it. Um, yeah, it's kind of a somewhat of a unique property. It's over on Camp Hollow.
Right. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, you cut out for just a little bit. I heard nothing after about an acre, and I think on my phone we're driving, so
Oh,
I
got
might
it.
have lost you. But
Oh, no worries, no worries. Yeah, so the property is actually sorry, it's about like 6/10 of an acre, so between a half and a full acre. But there's three buildings on it. Um, and so, really just looking for, I know a lot of stuff's not moving very well. Um, it needs some work, but it's definitely habitable right now. And so just looking for, a good agent, in the area and just interviewing a handful of agents to see what we can, see if we can find the right agent to work with. Um, but the situation's a little unique. Me and the seller have been in touch. I actually have a limited real estate power of attorney with the owner. They're just kind of going through some personal situations right now. And they want to sell the house, but they're just kind of looking to be hands off with the transaction. So we
hmm.
basically have everything worked out with them. We can provide all the docs to you guys, your broker or anybody. But just looking for, a good agent that can ideally, we'd like to get an offer that makes sense that we'd be able to move forward within 30 days. I know that's probably tough in
Okay.
this market. Um,
It just depends. All depends on pricing.
yeah, got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I mean, we're looking to move pretty quickly on the deal. The goal, like I said, is to get an offer accepted. If we can ideally get an offer accepted within like 2 weeks, that'd be great. But 30 days would be fine as well. I can get you all the information on the condition. There's a bit of junk on the lot, so that stuff, they're gonna have to get some of that stuff moved on, and um, we can get you pictures and, if we end up being a fit, we could definitely get you into the property, so you can take a look at and, see everything. The sellers still actually live in there, but we can, set an appointment for you. So, but,
Okay.
I mean, at this point,
Well,
really,
and since you
sorry, go ahead.
represent them, I would normally get the address and kind of scope it out and tell you what I think it's worth. But how do you want to handle that? You're trying to shop around for them and find them an agent and make it easy on them, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of the
Can
goal
I
is just
get the
make it.
address from you?
Yeah, absolutely. I can share the address and, just kind of get your
Okay,
professional
fantastic.
opinion on what you think it might be. And then,
Well, the real question, since they want to turn loose of it, is what do they want for it? If they want rid of it quick, then they need to price it accordingly.
yeah, certainly. And that's kind of what we're trying to figure out. This is, we work with sellers in these types of situations kind of all over the country. They kind of come to us, for this type of situation.
Looking for
And
guidance. Yeah,
yeah, and sometimes, a lot of times
hands off.
yeah, and a lot of times we'll buy the property ourselves if it fits, like what we're looking for, because we're investors, right? And so a lot of
Okay.
times we'll buy stuff from them to fix and flip or to keep and hold as like Airbnb or, long-term rentals. So we haven't really done anything in this market, so we're not as familiar with the market. Um,
Okay.
so, but basically,
Okay.
we would go
Well,
through the process of listing. We typically do usually between 5 and 6% commission. I know with the NAR ruling, how are you guys dealing with that? Are you guys? I mean, basically, you just can't advertise buyer's commission at
yeah, it
this point.
doesn't bother me a bit. I think
Yeah,
really I always just told people it's paying four of us, so that's where the money is going, and we can
yeah,
slice it, however you want on the listing agreement.
got it. Okay.
So I feel like people thought it was outrageous one person was making 6%. And I was like, that never happened anyway. To
Yeah,
me, that it
exactly.
was your broker gets a piece of it, you get a
Yep.
piece of it, and the other agent and their broker get a piece of it. And it wasn't diced up in any particular way. You work out individual sales how you do. Sometimes I would cut my commission a little bit to get there, whatever we have to, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
I had somebody I relisted within, we bought at 5 months, we split at 55%, we split at 50-50. Like 6 months later, we sold it. He decided my allergies won't handle this environment, and so I charged him 5% again. We
Hmm,
didn't mark it up at all. We just wanted to break even. But
nice.
you use your own comp against yourself. It came in low, and I told
Yeah,
the other agent, I was like, "That's your my paycheck, so it's not marked up." Guys was trying to get back out. He wasn't there long enough. You're
yeah,
getting 50%. She went back to the other person and got her paycheck approved, and we got it done.
nice.
So I think there's no real hard, fast rule, just whatever we need to do to get it done. If I've got 6%, that helps me bring a buyer quicker,
Yeah,
then I can split that however.
got it. Okay.
So if with the buildings on it, I'm going to be there tomorrow. I own a property in Cosby, so it's an investment type property also. I'd be
Okay.
glad to run over and look at it and see the conditions of the buildings and see. It looks like that's what would
Yeah.
be the easiest thing to do, and then
Yeah,
we can
that
get
would be
it
awesome.
listed. I could maybe get it listed for you tomorrow. I don't know if you're ready to make it. You said move quick, but I'll I'll be able to turn quick if I need to.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. We definitely want to move quick. I'm curious, like, have you worked with a seller in the past where, they were kind of in a tough spot and they needed to sell quickly
So
or
very last one. Well, not just different, all kind of different things. So the last one that I sold, the people buying it, the guy's in jail. He won't for 5 years be even getting out.
oh
And so I'm
geez.
like, this is kind of weird. This other agent in Kentucky's calling me, and she's who represents the church lady that this prisoner has as his power of attorney. And
Mm.
she's like elderly, and I'm like, is this a con? I mean, like, is this real?
Well, it is a con, just not that
But
kind of con.
they were real. That like it was exactly. So I think whatever. That's they were patient with me and then we were able to get it done. And then I just was like, stick with it. It's worth the land value. The last girl had priced it at something kind of crazy and told them it could be like this invest property and all this. I was like, no, it's 7 acres. The trailer's not worth anything except the infrastructure. If you're going to go build there, man, now you got like a place you can potty and think while you build. That's
Yeah,
what its value is. And
got
so
it.
I like to hike land. I took pictures of all of that. And that's what this guy is sitting in prison dreaming about. This quiet
Nice.
little place when he gets out. Nobody's going to bother him on his 6 acres. And he can already potty there in his crappy little trailer. So he was all about it.
Nice.
So it
Nice.
just all depends on, and that's, if your people they don't care who's buying it. They just want rid of it quick, get a price
Yep.
on it and get it to go.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I
Or
mean,
if
and
any of the
it's,
neighbors want to keep you from developing, sometimes a neighbor will just be like, well, I'll take it. But they'll hate neighbors because they'll like be territorial and tell you a bunch of lies and try to sabotage your sales. And but
oh yeah.
sometimes they'll just buy from you.
Yeah.
So
That's funny. It reminds me of the scene from I don't know if you've seen the Will Ferrell movie Step Brothers, where where his brother is like trying to show his parents' house that he's living in, and like him and the stepbrother, they're doing
right.
all types of crazy stuff. Like the one day he's like dressed up in like a
That's
Hitler
right.
outfit, and so
Scare
wild.
off the buyers.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. So all right.
Fantastic.
Well,
Well, you caught me in the middle of trying to drop something off really quick. Can I apologize,
oh
answered
yeah.
thinking it's probably scam likely. And so I didn't write your name down, but if I
Oh,
can get
no
that and
worries.
the address,
Yeah,
and
sure.
then I'll get you some info and text with you, get your email, and then we can kind of get something going quick and see if I'm going to be a good fit for you.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So my name is Chris, and you're gonna laugh, but my last name is Deal. Like, let's make a deal.
I know I had a couple of deals that worked for me.
Oh,
And
okay.
Jim and Jana.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Spelled
Yeah,
like
that's a good
let's make a
name.
deal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. I don't meet many with that spelling. I meet a lot that are like Diehl, that type of stuff. So, um,
More of like a German spelling.
yep, exactly, exactly. But
All
okay, and
right.
so my phone number is 619
Okay.
209
Okay.
3136. And you'll either
Okay.
get myself or one of my partners, Christian.
Okay. Chris or Christian. Got it.
Yep. And
And that was 619-209-3136.
that's correct.
Okay.
And the address of the property is 4040 Camp Hollow Road.
Okay.
And that's Sevierville 37876. So, yeah, would love to, get your opinion of it. And then what time, or I know you said you're going to be in the area tomorrow, and we'll have to touch gloves with the seller to see if we can get you access tomorrow. Um,
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I really was just going to kind of like scope it out online, and I forgot to even ask like if I could get in it, the
yeah, I
buildings or
mean,
whatever.
yeah, any preemptive info that you could tell us on the front end, and then we'll work with the seller. But just curious. I mean,
Okay.
the condition. Let me just see what notes I have on the condition. Let's see. So
Where are you?
I'm
Or your
actually in.
seller, roughly?
I'm actually in San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm are you guys central? Yeah, you're central. So I'm 2 hours behind you. So
Parts of Tennessee are, but we're 3 hours.
oh, okay. All right, got it. Yeah, so it looks like the main house is a 4.2, 1643 square feet. It's about new roof, 3-year-old central air, has a crawl space. Vinyl siding is unfinished, so it needs some work there. Um, let's see, the well and the septic are the same as 4036, so it's shared. Um, hot water heater's only like 5 or 6 years old. No plumbing or electrical issues. Breaker box is done in 2007. Um, 2-year-old flooring in most of the house. Let's
Had
see.
quite a few updates, and it sounds like kept up
Yeah,
okay.
but if you
Not
look at
not
the
perfect if there's some vinyl and, like you said, some junk to be carried off. And
yeah,
okay,
and if you look at the Google Street View, the outside there's some junk and some cars and some boats and
I
some other
gotcha.
stuff. Um,
Yeah, there is a little bit of everything where we
it,
are.
yeah. So, but yeah, I can get you more info on it. If you send me an email, I can just send you because like I have a whole list of notes from the property. And then I can
Oh
send that
yeah, and
over
then you
to
just
you.
shoot that to me.
Yeah, probably easier. And then yeah, I would love to, see what you think. I know there's some pretty, successful Airbnbs out there. So, could be a, good investor buy because there's like I said, there's 3 units on there. There's a 2-2 mobile home with a deck, and then there's a 2-1 with a 2-car garage under it with a wraparound deck. So could be a
Okay.
good investment property for somebody.
Okay, fantastic. Do you have any idea what they want for it?
Yeah, I mean, our underwriting came back and thinks that it could probably be, between three and a quarter, maybe. Um, but again, we're not local. We've never done anything in that area, so, sometimes our numbers can be a little bit off.
Are you saying 300,000 or 325,000
Yeah, that's
or
kind
three
of what.
million?
No, not 3 million. Definitely not three.
Okay.
There better
Okay,
be
I don't
there
think
better be
so, but
oil under that land if it's three
you
million.
do. Well, I mean, it's real estate, so you have people with pipe dreams. If it has an income, it means one thing, and its hourly, nightly rate will be affecting whether or not you can. But you're in investments, so you know. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure I heard you right. I heard 325, and that's at a price point I think people can afford. You might be able to move that quickly. It's also a second mortgage market, and moving it as quick as you were saying, like with an exchange, probably wouldn't happen. But it's interesting. This market is for investors and for people that have cash. And that's this one that I just told you about. That guy, he had gotten an inheritance, I guess, when his mother passed away. He just had cash, which is
Nice.
good because you can't really finance a trailer. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
there's no value in that. And we kind of overpriced the land, but I didn't really, we were not in a hurry, and I didn't really know what was going to come back from that. We did great. I think we took $5,000 off the price, and we were set, and he was happy.
Nice. Very
By the time
nice.
he gets out, I think he'll have done well, really,
Oh yeah. I
except for if
mean,
the trailer's grown over, something like
yeah. I mean, if he could
how he's
just
going
get
to
somebody
maintain
to
it.
maintain the grass and everything, then he should be fine and
Exactly.
he'll come out, I mean, there's not much of a better investment that you can do if you're sitting in prison than, buy some real estate. It's only going to go up.
I just thought it's hard to buy something sight unseen, and neither the girl nor the person that had power of attorney really could see it.
Mm.
And so I'm like, well, I think they were like, we don't want to do this. It's nuts. And I was like, well, then you do sound legit because that is. But I thought for him, he parked his money. He couldn't get out and smoke it up or whatever he'd gotten in jail for. I just
Yeah.
think that was terrible.
Oh man.
Plan ahead. Yeah.
Um,
So you just never know, Chris. I really appreciate your time. I'm going to get off of here and get busy getting some kind of research going, and then I'll try to get back to you later this evening.
yeah, no worries. I
And
did.
you are 3 hours behind me, so I've got some time, don't I?
Perfect. You do have some time. Yep. I've got about 2 hours before 5. So, and I will have to head out pretty much
Okay.
right at 5. I've got a
Funny you
church
say
thing.
that. My Oh, okay. Well, I'll just try to get something to you. Do you text at this cell that you gave me?
No, actually, let me let's see here. So this is this is an office line. I'll give you my email address, and Christian's will be the same. You can CC him on it. It's Chris at Lazprop, LAZ, P as in Peter, ROP.com. And then if you just CC Christian, just spelled like Christian
Okay, and Chris
Church.
is just CHRIS, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, by the way,
I'm sorry, LAZPROP.com. Did I get that right?
that's correct. Yep.
Okay.
And I didn't ask you, do you normally just work by yourself, or do you have like a team, or is there anybody else that we would be in contact with if we end up working with you?
It's really primarily me. I have a broker and a colleague that will show it if anybody calls them, or if anything happens where I'm like have to call and go out of town and need somebody from my office to help me.
Okay.
So we all sort of do our own thing, but collaborate as needed.
Nice. Perfect.
Between the three of us, I think we have a pretty extensive coverage in that area and experience. I'm probably the baby. I've only had my license since 19.
Oh, okay.
Whereas they are both much more seasoned.
All right. Nice. Nice.
You don't get their number, you get mine. And if you need them, I'll get you whatever you need. They'll absolutely support.
Perfect.
So,
well, no, I'm glad I connected with you. I mean, you'd be surprised. Well, maybe you want to be surprised, but it's like every time I try to call agents for properties, it's like half of them, their voicemail's full, no answer. And,
it's hard to know like when to answer the phone and what is legitimate. And then because it's, like I said, second mortgage and like a tourist town, you really get a lot of people that are like in town and they think it'd be great to buy it, but they're not serious. They're going to the, Branson next, and they might buy there. And so if you're a young, hungry agent, you'll chase everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then otherwise you'll answer the calls and you'll figure out if you've got time to fit it in or not.
Yeah.
So I love the area. That's why I bought. Mine's in Cosby. So really yours, I think, will do better. Sevierville's a little bit nicer. Cosby's a little bit more rural. And reason I bought there is because it was a little bit more Wild West, where you're not having to jump through hoops with planning. Sevier County is a lot more regulated, which is kind of good and kind of bad. When you start, I think, my boyfriend's with the lender, which is actually out of California, and so he's a lot more an expert when it comes to this kind of thing than me. But working with Sevier County on the rental properties and stuff like that can get dicey when you start transferring those properties. The incoming owner has all of these fire codes and stuff they now have to adhere to on the investment properties. And so that's when I'm like, Nathan, help me. But, lending drives all of that, all of the different types of loans and their regulations and stuff. So I think if I don't have it in my office, it's usually like at home with me all the time talking about some kind of investment property and how he's going to get it closed and whether or not the occupancy letter came through and God knows what. So. But I think you're a neighbor there to you in California. We were just talking about coming out to see you because his boss is out there. And we're working with a bunch of Californians that we really haven't got to fellowship with.
Yeah.
But the business has been growing. So I would encourage you as you're getting into the market, talk to them. If you do any kind of investment, STR loans, any of that kind of thing, sort of collaborate all the way around.
Yeah,
I don't know everything, but I'm not shy about finding you the answer. And then the thing that you really get out of me, and I dare I say this before I see your property, I'm the dumb agent that goes and takes my skid steer and cleans your property up so we can sell it. That's I'm the DIY person.
Nice. No,
my boss gets mad at me. He's like, you can't be sticking your hand in the gutter. And I'm like, but you can't be growing trees and selling the thing either.
You got to do what you got to do. I have a really good friend who's an agent out here, and she does that type of stuff all the time. She'll be like painting cabinets and all types of stuff for sellers to get deals done. And it's like you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Yeah, we got different things we bring to the table, so it sounds like you may need some of that. You probably
Yeah.
don't want to put a lot more money in it. You've done some of that already,
Yep.
but if it's something quick and cheap and we could make a difference and get it done, then we can discuss it.
Perfect. Sounds good. Well, I'll look forward to hearing back from you, on what your initial thoughts are. If you shoot me an email, I'll send you over, the description of, the condition and everything that we currently have. We don't have pictures
Okay.
yet, but, if we list it, then obviously, you guys handle photos and
I
stuff.
take care of all of, yeah, I can
Okay.
take care of all of that. And if we need real pretty fancy ones for inside, then I can hire somebody to do that.
Okay.
See what we want to do, get it done.
All right. Sounds good. Well, I
All right, Chris,
appreciate
well, I
you. It was a
appreciate the
pleasure.
call.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries. I'll talk to you soon.
you too. Take care.
All right. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. What'd you think of that,
Chris
Christian?
Dispo's your deal. Well, I thought it was a great call, and I think that you definitely know how to build rapport.
Nice.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, buddy. I mean, I was basically following the script, which is
Oh, there's a script.
yeah, for vetting vetting the agents here. I'll Slack it to you so you have it. Um,
Got it.
it's
I'm like, what? A script? Who wants the script? Comment below. Comment in the comment section if you want the script.
um yeah, so yeah, sometimes I don't know, I take a little bit to get into them. The interesting thing is when you're vetting Novation agents, it's hit or miss, man. Some markets you'll call and agents are just so skeptical, right? So you kind of like sometimes I can be a little bit on guard for that skepticism, initially.
Right.
And, so then I don't like dive into it as, solid. But I don't know. What did you think about when I got to the part around the situation's pretty unique? Me and the seller have been in touch, power of attorney, going through a bit of a personal situation. Like, did that come across, you know, in any way sketchy at all, or did it
No,
just seem like I was just being, kind of um, soft or cautious or gentle around the situation?
no to the first part of that question you asked me, yes to the second part.
Got it. That was my intent, right? Is like I try, because that's the thing. And for those of you who are watching, right, like a script is good, right? But it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it and the inflection. And you can say one thing, one phrase 100 different ways and it be perceived and taken very differently. If I'm just like, yeah, situation's unique. Me and the seller have been in touch. I'm limited real estate power of attorney with the owner record. They're going through some personal stuff right now, so they want to sell the house and they're looking to be hands off. And I can be super straightforward and direct like that. Or the hem and the nahan, they're going through a personal
Touchy feely.
situation and yeah, kind of touchy feely. And it's like it I'm trying to convey empathy
Concern.
and concern. Exactly. Concern and empathy, for their situation. And I want to transmit that. Right. And the key that made me feel like I did a decent job at that was when she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, they're going through that." I didn't even tell her what they're going through. Just, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's
Whatever it
tough."
is, yeah.
You know? So, um,
How long was that call?
that call was 24 minutes.
Yeah, I guess that's reasonable. I mean, you saw in the call logs, I had a 25-minute conversation with an agent earlier this morning, so
Yeah.
I guess par for the course.
Yeah.
I'm
And
always a
honestly, I
fan
mean,
of keeping them short.
yeah, I tend to like to keep them short, but you know, I got a bunch of good information from her, right? Like she started selling herself, and that's kind of what you want. Like you could tell she was a little bit, cautious on the front end, but then warmed up very quickly.
Well, if she's going to be taking a skid steer and cleaning up the property, be my agent.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, like can you lay some rock down with that skid steer too? Like we don't need a concrete driveway. Just get that like underlayment or the stuff that the rock they use before they put the asphalt on, right? That base layer and then the top rock, and then we're good. Saves a lot of money. She's the one like you were talking about Jekka, right? Painting
Yeah,
cabinets and stuff. Yeah, Jekka in San Diego. Good realtor. If you guys are in San Diego and you need a realtor to work with, we know the realtor you should be working with.
exactly. All right.
Cool, man.
So that's one agent. I think I think she'll get back to me, within the next couple hours here. Have you spoken to um, the seller for that one? I think you have, right?
Nope, never,
For 4040. Okay, got it.
never.
Okay.
Just
All
just
right.
title escrow
Oh, got it. Okay. All right. So, we'll
and
have
a
to
bunch of
reach out to them.
investors.
Okay. All right. So I need to add this agent here. We'll probably, I mean, she sounded really good.
Yeah, she
Um,
did. She's I don't know how old she is, but she sounds like at least she would be maybe 40, like our age.
mhm.
So she's like, "Oh, I'm the baby. I've had my license since I was 19." You've had it longer than me.
No, no. Well, so that's the other thing. I don't know if she was saying she's had it for 19 years or since 2019 or since she was 19. Um,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it could have been because she said since 19, so it could have been 2019. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Guys, just ignore me. Speaking of ignoring me, listen to this seller call I'm about to have, or the Dispo call.
there you
I don't
go.
know I don't know who this is. They're literally here listed as Chicago buyer. Don't have a name.
Nice.
It's Chicago buyer.
Nice. All right. Well, I will stop sharing my audio so you can share yours.
All right, now we're trying to sell a property in Gary, Indiana, which we have under contract for a very low price, and we are trying to assign it for a very low price. And the last person I talked to wasn't live, but their feedback was, I think it's probably priced a little too high. Well, it's $45,000 and the ARV is between 155 to 175 depending on what you do to it. There are comps to support improvements up to that point, not to price yourself out of the market. And there aren't that many. The rehabber I just spoke to, which was live by the way, said their repair number was 50, 55. I put it down as 50. So we're not really that far off. It doesn't change a bunch, but we'll see what this person says. I don't know who, again, what their name is, but let me make sure my audio is shirred. Tell me if you can hear it.
Yep.
Okay. Chicago buyer. Hello, is this Toad from Chicago?
Toad. How about them lions?
How about them lines? I don't hear it ringing on my end either, by the way.
Sometimes it might not ring until it just like picks up. So.
Hello? I see we're connected here, but I don't hear anything. I'll give you a call right back. That's weird. Okay, let's try Chicago buyer one more time.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, this is Christian with Lazarus Property Group. Just giving you a call about 565 Jackson Street there in Gary, Indiana. Give me a call back. We have several people who are interested in scheduling a walkthrough very soon. We can do that for you as well. I got your information from Investor Lift, and you had sent an address request to which I responded a couple days ago. Looking forward to connecting with you again. My name's Christian, and you can email me at christian@lazprop.com. That's LAZPROP, or just give me a call back at 619 209 3136. All right, look forward to speaking with you soon.
All right.
Hello, Toad from Chicago.
I'm Todd. This is Todd from Chicago. Why did I
All right,
sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger there?
listen to me. This is Toad from Chicago. It's time to flip your house
You
in
need to get
Gary,
the
Indiana.
price down. You need to get the
You need
price
to get the price down.
down.
That's good. That's
If you
good.
want to sell fast, you need to get the price down. It is a slow market. Get
That's
to the
relevant.
chopper so we can chop the price.
It's a different kind of chopper, I think, maybe. So,
Oh boy.
all right.
All right. If you guys liked my Arnold impression, thumbs up in the chat. If not, then do nothing.
And no, if you like my Arnold impression better, then put in the comment section, Christian, he has done a better Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was the governor of California for a long time, but now he's out of the limelight and he's doing these movies that are action movies that you still have to keep your head down and get to the chopper and get down again. All right. That was that for Jackson. There's not much else. I threw out another marketing campaign earlier. The price, it's priced right. Friday we'll get the pictures. I think this one's good. Like we'll get this thing offloaded. And then the other ones you were talking about, we're going to live Dispo call everybody who's tuning in right now, just so you know, we've been doing the acquisition calls. I just want y'all to know we're talking about the deals we're going to call to try and sell, whether it's a Novation, which Chris has been doing, or it's a straight cash assignment for a deal like I'm doing, which many of you may already know how to do. But for those of you who are new, hopefully that's helpful as well.
Yes, and if you guys have cash deals that you need to convert to novations, then definitely hit us up. We can take your dead cash deals where you're going to make, $0 to $5,000 at best, and as long as it fits the right criteria, we can convert that to a novation where we can potentially multiply the profit on that particular deal. Most of the novations that we are doing, where if it was a cash deal, either it just wouldn't be a deal, we'd end up having to cancel, or maybe we might make $5,000. We're typically making $30,000 to $50,000 by repositioning it to a novation. So we can take that deal, convert it to a novation, get the agent vetted, get it listed, and push it out there and get those deals dispoed and make some money together. So hit us up and let us know.
Yeah, don't hit hard though. Chris, he looks tough, but he's soft and squishy like the rest of us. So hit us up slowly. Closeanddispo.com, bottom of the page.
This is true. Squishy, squishy.
Right. It's not an advertisement, by the way, for those of you who, it's just, this is how we help the community. We help you guys out, and you guys help us out all the time. We do deals with people here, so. Or don't. All right, man, you got somebody to call for Dispo? Are you going to call another agent, or is that agent going to be the one?
I'm not going to necessarily, bank on that agent right now off the one phone call. I'll let her earn her stripes. So I am going to call another agent here.
Oh, we need this Memphis deal sold, dude.
Which one?
Lion.
Oh, yeah. What's up with that?
We were under contract. Agent ghosted us, said their buyer thought that the pictures weren't representative of the actual condition of the property, which befuddles me
That's
because
funny because the property looks like crap and the pictures look like crap. So it's like, what were we hiding? The mouse droppings behind the chair underneath the hole in the ceiling? That was
right, and
clearly pictured in
yeah,
the
and
photos.
ironically, I don't think there's anything like wrong with the ceiling. It's just there is no
What was
fixtures,
the
plumbing,
agent's
stuff like
name?
that. Debbie, Denise,
I don't know that.
dichota, dichotomesis. Hold on, let me see.
Monica.
No, was it? Oh,
Yeah, it
maybe.
was Monica. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I was
okay.
getting
It's
confused because I
okay.
just talked with Monique.
That's okay. Can you hear my dialing?
No.
Oh, yeah, it would help if I shared my audio.
Oh, let me
Um,
ditch mine.
you gotta stop sharing yours. Okay, Monica.
Good luck. Wow, this is going to be a fun call.
Hello, this is Monica Mauricio, broker with Remax Real Estate Expert. I'm sorry I'm not available at the moment to take your call.
Hello, this is Monica with Remax Expert.
Full disclosure though, and props to her, when she wants to track down somebody is very good and very aggressive in a good way because she must have called me like
How
10
much you want to
times.
how much you want to bet her real estate photo is a glamour shot?
Well, dude, that's easy
Based
because every real estate agent is a grammar shot from 30 years ago. Come on.
based on her voicemail, it certainly is. I'm gonna call her again.
Hello, this is Monica Mauricio, broker with Remax Real Estate Expert. I'm sorry I'm not available at the moment to take your call, but please leave your name, telephone number, and a brief message. I'll get back with you promptly. Thank you for your business and make it a great day. Hola, no estoy disponible en este momento, pero por favor diga su nombre, su número de teléfono y un mensaje y te llamo más
I
pronto
wasn't
como
expecting
posible.
that.
Gracias por tu negocio y que tenga buen día.
Hey, Monica, this is Chris. I was reaching out, wanted to connect with you about some property in Memphis. Give me a call back when you get a chance. My telephone number is 619-525-7132. Again, it's 619-525-7132. Hope you're having a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right, now notice I didn't leave any detailed information about the property that we were working on, the fact that we were under contract, the fact that she's ghosting us, any of that, because I just
Right.
want to get a phone call back from her. So, so then I can lambaste her about her ridiculous buyers. So let's go through. I'm just gonna start freaking dialing.
Criticize harshly.
Hello?
Hello, is this Lucas?
Yes.
Hey, I was reaching out. This is Chris. Looks like you had purchased a property in Memphis not too long ago. Wanted to see if you were picking up any more fixers out there.
Yeah, I'm open to it.
You are? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I've got what I think is going to be a really good deal, kind of near. You just bought one over on Springdale not too long ago, right?
Yeah, I own multiple properties
Oh,
in Memphis.
oh, okay.
So it's an apartment complex that I had bought. But
Oh,
I own
nice.
some single family homes, so I just if you have some prospective properties, yeah, and you want to shoot me over an email, I'll take a look at them.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Let me just update your file here real quick, and I'll grab your email. Yeah, I've got one right now that we're looking to move. We're only asking 24.5 on it. It's over in 38108. So it's definitely a full.
Oh,
Sorry,
you're saying the area code's 38108?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see here. Do you buy mainly like cash or you use hard money, or what's kind of your main game plan?
Cash.
Cash, okay. And are you looking mainly for fix and flips or buy and holds?
Buying.
Buy and hold, okay. Got it.
Has to be at least a 3-bedroom.
Has to be at least a 3-bed?
Yeah, those
Okay.
aren't the best for me. So 3 bedrooms. Yeah, that's basically the minimum.
Got it. Okay. Let me double check. This one. It's over on Lion Ave. Are you familiar with that area?
Lion?
Yeah, Lyon.
No, but
Okay.
I mean, I don't know the whole city, so.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so let's see here. Just pulling up. Are you on Investor Lift at all?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can send you all the details. What is your give me a second here. What's your email address? Memphis Rentals 2018 at Gmail. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this one might actually be a 2-bedroom, but I think we might have a couple others in Memphis. Let me double check here. Do you have a particular?
Stuff pops up periodically. If you have something that might spark my interest, feel free to send it over.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, are you only buying in the Memphis area?
Right now, because that's where my system is. Yeah, we're only doing Memphis. We had a system in Kansas before, Wichita, but
Okay.
we're not buying there right now.
Got it. Okay. All right. I have another one, but the situation with that one is we've been having trouble getting access, so we've been under contract with them for quite a while, but the seller's daughter has been living there, and then there's like health issues, so we haven't even been able to get into it. We've been under contract for like over 100 days. So I can send you the details on it. I don't have photos yet or anything like that, and we're trying to re-engage the seller, but that one is a 3-1. That's over in 38107 on Claybrook. So I can send you the details on that one as well. So yeah, I'll put together an email for you, send over the details, and then if any of these work for you, definitely let's connect. We can get you in, get you a walkthrough, and see if we can make something happen.
That sounds good.
Awesome, brother. Appreciate your time, man.
All right, take care.
All right, see you. All right. Let's see. Edit buyer. Email. So for anybody that is watching, so notice he's not even on Investor Lift. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, I need Investor Lift to be able to dispo deals. And like Investor Lift's a great tool. We use it to dispo deals. But the reality is, you can dispo deals anywhere, right? So, use the flat fee. You can actually, I think we pulled him from either PropStream or Privy. So let's see, he's buying cash. Let's see, notes. Okay, so he's looking for must be 3-bed minimum, buy and hold. Save that. And let's see here, INF. Okay, let's call the next one. Let's look at this guy. 2, 2.
The service you're attempting to use has been restricted or is service you're attempting to use has
Let's try this again.
the service you're attempting to use has
Okay, so I think that might be a bad number.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, line nav isn't going to work out for that guy because it's
Too bad.
not. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, too bad. You can make it a 3-bed though.
Okay, for some reason it's showing as connected, but I can't hear anything.
That's what happened to me the last time.
Okay, you guys can hear that, right? Just tested calling myself.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right, let's try this again. By the way, if any of you guys are dispoing cash deals and you're looking to get access to Investor Lift, we have a couple spots available. So if you guys want to jump on and get access to our accounts, you can dispo your own deals nationwide. We're on the Lieutenant plan, so we have access to the top 30% of nationwide buyers. And so you can dispo deals pretty fast that way. So hit us up and you guys can possibly get access.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Matthew Sanchez.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To send a fax, press 4 now. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey Matthew, this is Chris. I was reaching out because it looks like you had purchased a property cash there in Memphis and was looking to see if you were still buying off-market investment properties in the area. I have a great deal that I think you might be interested in. So give me a call back when you get a chance. Telephone number is 619-209-3136. Again, 619-209-3136. Hope you're having a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
So you want to explain to everybody why you chose not to send a fax?
Send a fax?
You didn't hear it say press 4 to send a fax?
Oh,
Like,
no.
like,
Well, honestly, I tune it out and I start looking at other things the moment the voicemail prompt kicks in.
bro, yeah, a fax. Like, no, I don't really want to send a fax, thank you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna call down this list.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Oh, yeah, because there's an extra digit.
Hello.
Hi, is this Whitestone Real Estate Group?
I'm one of the people, yes.
Yeah, how's it going? This is Chris from Lazarus Property
Hi,
Group. How you
Chris.
doing?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm doing great, doing great. I was actually reaching out because wanted to see if you guys are still buying off-market investment properties in Memphis. Actually, I have a great deal that I think you guys might be interested in.
So why don't you send me an email and I'll forward you to our asset manager who will take a look at it.
Okay, perfect. Let me just give me 1 second here. All right, and I'm sorry, what was your name?
It's William.
William. Okay, perfect. And what is the best email?
WBENAZZI at whitestoneco.com.
Perfect. All right.
Send me some details on the product you have too so I can give him some context when I send it over. And his name is Hank and he'll reach out to you.
Okay, perfect. And are there any particular criteria you guys look for when it comes to buying investment properties?
Hank will run through that with you, no problem.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll shoot an email later this afternoon, and then hopefully we go from there. Are you guys only buying in the Memphis area?
No, we have over 2,000 homes and we're in various different markets.
Oh, perfect, because we're nationwide. We have about 50 properties under contract right now. So, yeah, would love to work with you guys. So I'll shoot an email over this afternoon, and hopefully we can do some business together.
I look forward to it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, William. Have a good one.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. Let's go. A little bit of cold calling goes a long way, guys. As much as, so for those of you who are watching, right, like Dispo, people say like, oh, if you have a great deal, it'll sell itself. That couldn't be further from the truth. Like you could have the best deal on planet Earth, but if you have an audience of zero, you are not going to dispo anything. So at the end of the day, like, yes, there's tools and resources that can help you to dispo deals, such as Investor Lift, such as PropStream, Privy, the MLS, agents, all those things. But at the end of the day, what moves deals is communicating with buyers and having conversations, right? So yeah, we're going to go ahead and send an email out to this one. Let's see. Spoke to, let's see. Over 2,000 properties in multiple different markets. So do you think a company or a fund that has 2,000 properties or more is possibly a good buyer? Maybe. And if they're holding 2,000 properties, then they're not buying for the quick flip money. They're buying for long-term rental money and asset appreciation as well as depreciation. And the entity is a real estate fund. So a lot of times these real estate funds, right? So what they do is they acquire people's capital and they have to invest that capital. So sometimes they're buying deals just because they have to deploy the capital, right? You know, it's not always, they're not always going to get a home run deal, but like they have to deploy the capital and get their investors' returns. So this could be a really, really good potential opportunity. Mm-mm-mm. By the way, Christian, in the
Yep.
Dispo Team Slack channel, rather than stopping, diverting attention, and then sending emails, I'm just putting together a list of anybody that wants an email from who I'm calling here, and then
With
that way we.
context.
Well, the context will be in the notes on the. I'm only calling on the line Ave property, so.
Got it.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so that one. So hopefully you guys are getting value out of this Dispo dialing. And I know the title says how to sell a Novation. If you are just joining, you can go earlier in the live and you can listen to some calls where we're vetting agents and getting agents for a particular Novation deal that we have. Right now, I'm actually cold calling through buyers that were attached to a property that we have for a cash wholesale deal, trying to move that deal. So we'll go ahead and keep dialing through. All right, so Brandon. By the way, the Christian, there's a script for this as well.
Just for the investors?
Yep. Script for everything.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Brandon, this is Chris. I was reaching out to see if you were still buying off market investment properties there in Memphis. If so, I have a really good deal that I think you'd be interested in. So give me a call back when you get a chance. Telephone number is 619-209-3136. Hope you're having a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Ooh, Mid-South home buyers. They gobble up a bunch of rentals.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, yeah, this is Chris with Lazarus Property Group. I was reaching out to see if you guys are still buying off-market investment properties in Memphis. I actually have a couple really good deals right now that I think you guys would be interested in. So give me a call back when you get a chance. Telephone number is 619-209-3136. Again, 619-209-3136. Hope you're having a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye. Now, for those of you who have been watching my acquisition seller calls, you might notice that I don't leave voicemails when I'm doing acquisition seller calls. But when it comes to dispositions, right, we are the lifeline for fix and flip buyers. And so it absolutely makes sense to leave voicemails for them because, they're generally actively looking for deals and they have a reason to call you back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 72761206119 is not available. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 72761206119 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Damn you, full voicemails.
This number is temporarily unavailable.
Este número está disponible temporalmente.
You guys are here watching the stream. Just give a thumbs up in the chat or post something in the
This
chat.
person cannot be reached at the moment. Please leave a message after the tone. After you leave a message, you can modify it by pressing pound.
Okay, we're going to double dial that one. Hello, this is Chris.
Hi, Chris. I got a missed call from your number, Chris.
Yeah, is this Johnny?
Yes, it's Johnny.
How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing well, Chris. I'm doing well. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, I was actually calling because it looks like you had purchased a home in Memphis, and I was calling to see if you were still buying off-market investment properties in the Memphis area. We have a really...
Chris, no problem, Chris. You're actually trying to reach my son.
Oh,
he's Johnny
okay.
also.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let me text me your information. I'll share it with him, Chris.
Okay.
But he is definitely still buying homes. Okay, so you're looking to kind of put together a buy list or buyer list.
Yep. Yeah, we actually have a couple properties in the Memphis area and also out of state that we're looking to move. So that's why I was reaching out. Saw that he bought a comp to one of our properties, so I figured we'd reach out and see if he was still looking to pick up some more. So yeah, I'll
That sounds good to me.
shoot you a text, and then yeah, whether this one works for you guys or for him or not, we can at least get his information, and then hopefully we can source some good deals for him too.
That sounds fantastic, Chris. I'll go ahead and shoot it over to him, and I'll text you back his direct contact. Go ahead, shoot me your information.
Great. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Hey, I appreciate it, Chris. You too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Property Group. This is Chris.
Hi, Chris. This is Monica Mauricio.
Hi,
You tried
Monica.
to call me a couple of times today. Hi.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Even better now that I have you on the phone.
What can I do for you, Chris?
Yeah. Well, I was reaching out to you. I believe you had spoken to one of my colleagues. We were working on a property in Memphis with that you had a buyer for, and was just trying to get some clarity on what exactly happened there, because the last.
Okay. Go ahead. The last what?
No, I was just going to say the last email that we got was, I guess, that your buyer, felt the pictures weren't representative of the property, and it was just kind of confusing because the pictures are pretty. I mean, the property needs a bunch of work. I don't think it was not, disclosed. So I was just trying to see whether there's something else that we missed, or what's going on.
No, and you and I have spoken before. We spoke on the Tuesday after. You let me know, and it was so wonderful that you were making an investment in your wonderful family over the weekend. So I will never forget that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So, no, I don't know why that's what she told me, and I sent an email to Dylan, and I've sent an email to the lady that's your processor, I guess.
Carolina.
Carolina, yes. And that's what the buyer said. So
got it.
She didn't think that they were the same. But she may have these things travel from site to site. Now, I'm a realtor, so I'm going to preach it.
Yeah.
But these things travel from site to site to site. And by the time these buyers, they get on looking for the ultimate deal on Zillow and whoever else, and they see all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not what is really there, or it might be an earlier picture. So that's what it was, and it's just unfortunate. But I mean, I was not happy either, because I put work into that little deal, trying to, forever sending emails, calling, and all this, and then actually doing the offer. And then she was going to sign it that night, and then that's what she said.
Oh man.
So that's the way it is on that one.
Got it. Okay. Was there, because the pictures that we posted online, I mean, we had recently got those pictures. So, I mean, those pictures are only about 25 days old, and it's been vacant. So, I can't imagine that anything's changed with the property. Did they walk the property prior to putting the offer in?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, it's wide open. Yeah.
Yeah. So Yeah, that's odd. Okay. I mean, I'm
Well,
guessing if
I think she was disappointed when she actually, because I don't ever do anything that I don't actually go to the property. I wouldn't ever sell a property I haven't seen. And, sometimes these people, they go by at night. You don't know what's in another person's mind. And when
yeah.
someone says they don't want something, I'm not going to try them. I'm going to move on.
Yeah.
And so that's the case here. And she just said that the pictures that I saw were not. She said I don't feel like those are the same pictures that of the house.
Huh.
So I don't know, but I don't know where she saw the pictures either. So
Yeah.
she could have seen old pictures of the house, and it's not on MLS, so I cannot testify. Normally I can go and pull up pictures and say, no, this is it, and
Yeah. I
have
mean, it's
something
on
to work with.
Yeah, I mean the pictures are on Zillow and all the websites. So that's why I'm just, very kind of confused and just trying to get clarity on
Yeah, and
what happened.
well, I'm giving you clarity. That's the clarity there, and I don't know where it was because I work on Realtor. You know that I work on a local MLS system and
Yeah.
Realtor.com. So if it's not there, I don't know anything about it.
Got it.
See,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
that's the
Okay.
because my goal was to sell the house. People can come to me if they want to buy a house from Zillow or Trulia, whatever it
Yep.
is. I'll work
Yeah.
it. But when somebody says they don't want something, you're just going to have a no show at
Yep.
closing, or I don't have time to waste like that. Nobody else
Yeah,
does.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, no, and I know it's a small deal, so
Yeah.
okay. Well, I mean, are you
Well, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter at all about the size of the deal. I was working that 20-something thousand just like I would work a 220,000 or 420,000. I don't work like that.
Yeah.
I just want buyers to get home.
Yeah, no, I get you. I
Yeah.
understand totally. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, are you still working with that buyer? Or are you trying to find something else for her? Or?
If I find some, and I know her, there's not a whole lot of houses out here that are, and like I told her, look, what in the world were you expecting for 22, 21, whatever it is, $24,000? That you're not going to get anything for. You're basically buying a lot, and I told her that.
Yeah.
But I've got her what she can pay, and if I see, if I come across something for her, of course I will call her with it. But
Okay.
there's not a lot, with our market. There's not a lot
Yeah,
of.
for sure, for sure. Well, I guess, I'm curious, if there was any number that she would be interested at, we're just trying to do right by the seller and obviously make sure that it, gets across the finish line. So happy to have the discussion and, if it's a matter of, she doesn't feel like the price is appropriate for the condition, happy to discuss further and see if there's something that we could come to that's mutually beneficial.
I will sure call her and express that to her.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I appreciate you. And yeah, like I
Oh
said,
yeah, likewise.
just trying to,
I mean,
get some more intel. So I appreciate the feedback.
yeah, we've worked together before, so I know everybody's common goal is to get something, get to the closing table. So that's certainly and have happy people sitting at the table, right?
Exactly,
So
exactly.
yeah, so
So
I'll get in touch with her, and if she wants to pursue another number with it, I will certainly be in touch with you. And I've told a couple of people about the house since then
okay.
that are in that business.
Oh,
So I
perfect.
haven't forgotten about it either.
All right, awesome. Well, would
Okay.
love to make
All
something work
right.
with you with the work you put in. So I appreciate you, and hopefully you have a great rest of your day.
And I appreciate you too. Now you go home to your wife and kids.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Wasn't even worth me saying that wasn't me that she talked to, and it was you.
It's all good.
Yep.
It's all good. Yeah, I know. It's funny. I was thinking that too as she was telling me. I was like, no, you haven't talked. That was me, bro. Like, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I got a face for radio. I don't know if that has anything to do with
Oh,
anything, but
nope, has nothing to do with anything.
well,
But
that's good,
anyway,
dude. Yeah, if she said you just heard her, right? She said I've shared this with a couple other people, and also she's going to go back to when's the clock run out for that deal?
mm, October 9th.
Okay, good. Well, there you go.
But at the numbers that we were at, I mean, we basically we're gonna make like 12 or $13,000. So I don't really care like if we make $3,000 on this deal. It's such a small deal. Like just
Doesn't
let's
matter,
just
yeah.
freaking move it, you know?
Right.
Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm glad she
Right.
called back though.
If realtors and investors are having a difficult time moving this, think about how much more difficult of a time for the seller to try and for sale by owner. So we might as well just get the dang thing sold
Yep,
to do right by the seller.
exactly. So um yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep calling some other you want to make some dials? I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
I love making Dispo dials, dude. What are you calling on? Are you calling on
I was
anything
calling on
from?
Lion, but you can work on whatever deal you're working.
Oh, I'll work them all. Let me see. Properties, Lion Ave. I just want to make sure I don't call somebody you just called.
No, I'm
Uh,
just the buyers on Lion Ave. So the buyers on
in
Lion
tur
Ave, and then I called a couple. What?
in turnkey or in?
In turnkey. Yeah,
Oh, okay. All right, good. All
yeah.
right. So,
So, but if you're working on another deal,
what deal do we need to get across the finish line ASAP, other than
every
everything else?
every deal,
Yeah.
every
Okay.
deal.
I knew you were gonna say that. What?
Let me see here. I mean, as far as like timeline is concerned for cash deals,
Yes.
let's the one that has been under contract the longest for cash is Sunnyside in
Mm.
Liverpool. Dylan's been working that one. Um, we're under contract at 14,763. I think that is live on the MLS right now.
Built in the 1900s.
Yeah, so it's
Actually,
Sunnyside. As far as length of time, how long they've been under contract, it's Sunnyside, Lyon, Erie, Boyd, Fleming, Daly, and Camp Hollow. And that's 121 days to 50 days. So that's the thing. Some of these have all been under contract for a little while now.
oh yeah, this one. I remember. Yeah, we started to reduce, at least on Zillow.
But
Man,
I'll be
this
right
is.
back. I'm gonna head.
All right, I'm gonna share just what I'm doing here.
Cool.
So everybody watching, I don't have this property front of mind, so just treating this like a new acquisition, even though I remember a bit about it. We got this property, it's listed. You can see by the pictures, by the way, it's flat feet listed, no realtor. It's boarded up. I mean, it's not really the belle of the ball, but it's ripe for somebody. So I just need to find that somebody who is ready to take it down. So what I want to do is just familiarize myself with the property first because, I could start making calls, but I'm going to have questions that I don't currently have answers to. So it's a 3-1, very small, 729 square feet in East Liverpool. All right. Could be a good deal. Could be a terrible deal. I don't know. I didn't underwrite it. So I'm just kind of figuring out where it is. Got it. So kind of look at that. And then what I usually do is open up another tab and I'll put the same thing in, whether it's Zillow or whether it's, realtor.com or whatever, just kind of look at the area so I don't get lost. I'll put it, it's on my other screen just so you know I'm looking at to kind of zero in on where the comps are. But I'm going to flip it so that you can see what I'm looking at, the other properties that I'm looking at. And then here's the main subject property. And then where did the other one go? There it is. Here we go. Cool. So it turns out it's Pleasant Heights area. Let's just look at, I think, the parameters for search. Let's look at 90 days. Okay. And then Pleasant Heights. So just looking at the map over here, it's right here, Sunnyside. You could see that probably, right? So nothing in that area over the last 90 days, 185. And yes, basically I'm comping it. Again, just very quickly, just to get a picture of, am I calling them to try and get a price that's ridiculous? But I see right here, even on the other side, which, obviously real estate investing or real estate 101 is major thoroughfares. When you pass those major thoroughfares, there could be a big, big difference. And I mean, I even look here down to 267, but up here on the street view, it kind of looks like or makes it look like it's a big, busy street. But I'd rather see, kind of a satellite view to see if it in fact is. And I'm sure Chris probably has a shortcut in how to do this, but I'm just going to look it up on Google search to see like a satellite on Google Maps. So let's take a look. Okay, there it is. Pleasant Heights. Yeah, I mean, no, not really. Looking at it, it doesn't seem to change much in the way of a neighborhood. So down here where I saw those other comps, doesn't really look like it's different. Street view will help gauge that as well. So that's it. Definitely not a busy street, so that's totally fine. Not that one anyway. And then let's just go back to look down here in this area, pull a little person, see if I can get down here to see if that neighborhood is kind of similar. And it is pretty similar. It's kind of the same type of road. So this is good. The reason why I did this, I just wanted to make sure that if I'm looking down here, that I'm looking for apples to apples to compare. So we got a $25,000 price point sold 2-1. Ours is a 3-1, but this is, I mean, 1260 square feet. So it's definitely different. $20,000, a 2-1.5 sold. So I'm going to doubt these are anywhere close to ARV. These are obviously as is prices. So yeah, we can definitely say that this, I don't know, the street's probably superior to ours. So if this sold for 20 grand and it's bigger, I don't know, man. I don't know about our price of 27.9. And that's kind of what I'm trying to arrive at. So I look at it and I say, all right, 27.9 for a 3-1. Doesn't really matter. They framed up another bedroom and a closet. How big is that? Not very big. How easy is it to frame that up and how easy it is to knock it down? 729 square foot. There's not much to work with. So we're looking at the 2-1, 1260 square feet. This could easily be a 3-1, I'm sure, notwithstanding the layout. So I guess the conclusion here is we might be priced aggressively, at least for what's sold in the last 90 days in this smaller pocket. Okay. And, I have no delusions of grandeur. This 3-1, 864, could this be close to ARV? Sure, it's a little bit bigger by 100 square feet. So, I mean, maybe our ARV is around that. Uh, Provided that this is a similar square foot, this doesn't really look much like a comp because it's way too big. Um, but of course, we could adjust that, right, with the square feet here, and then just look at well, I don't really want to do 3 bedrooms, dude, because it's like so low. So I'll just do that. And then I'm going to adjust the square feet because that's an important factor. Anything below 1,000 square feet drastically changes the perception. So let's just look at that minimum. There we got that 103. We got 33K. Cindy does Memphis deals too, followed by. Okay, so yeah, as I start to call the buyers, educating myself or the potential buyers, educating myself on the deal, the neighborhood, especially if they're local. I want to be able to speak more intelligently. So that's kind of the goal here. Oh, for all intents and purposes, I would say, especially looking at this, 89K, it's not falling apart like ours is. Maybe it is a little bit. Doesn't have any floors. Oh, no, it does. I thought that was concrete. That's carpet. Okay. Yeah, it's dated. It's not fully renovated, but I would not say, ooh, that basement. I would not say that this is going to be an as-is comp for our subject property, which is boarded up and doesn't have any windows or anything like that. So I have to be confident in the deal. Otherwise, there's not much I can do. When we look at our subject property, I think probably 27K is aggressive. So we're doing some price cuts to stimulate some activity. Oh, 78. What's this? Oh, hey, cool. 2-1, 794 square feet. I'm hoping this is at least, yeah, I mean, if you put a little bit of money into it and fix it up, you're obviously not going to make it the belle of the ball. You're not going to make it, you're going to dump, $100,000 into the property, notwithstanding structural issues, because you're not even going to get that out of it. So, you could probably put, let's see, ours is subject property. Let's go back to the subject property real quick. Oh, that was the one for subject property. Let me go back. Here we go. 729. It's going to need windows. Let's see, 729 times, it's going to need everything. $40 a square foot. That's 30 grand right there, basically. Plus how many windows? I'm going to budget about 350 per window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Let's budget for 7 windows. 7 times 350 plus 30. Yeah, so the repair costs are going to be about 32.5. I would round up for, because look at it, to about 35 minimum of repair. And that's just for what I've looked at right there. Oops, I was too hasty. I was clicking out. So I'm going to go to the deal analyzer. I'm going to plug these numbers in. Again, this is because I need confidence in the numbers themselves for this. So I think probably the ARV is not going to be closer to this because there's no reason to necessarily dump. Well, I think that's not the renovated one, but it probably won't be closer to that. This is a bigger square feet. 89. Yeah, I mean, maybe our ARV, if we want to get aggressive, it could be like 115. I don't know. Feel free to disagree with me in the comment section, but kind of feel like that would be the sweet spot. And I'm just going to plug in some numbers on the deal analyzer, which I'll show you, and kind of put this here, 115. Yeah, 30. We'll just go with 35, but I think it's probably going to be a little bit more. This is currently the list price, 27,000. So this would be actually a decent deal, provided that the ARV is 115 with my cursory look and the rehab is 35. But I'm sure that a lot of you watching this are going to say, I don't know about that, man. I think it's going to be more than 35K. Just keep in mind, it is a very small property. So you could push it. Maybe you're spending 45. I can type, I promise. So, and that's what we'll be looking at here. Uh-oh, I got an incoming call. Chris, can you take over? I'm going to continue to do that, but I gotta take this call.
Yeah, what are we working on?
I was just double checking the numbers for Liverpool.
Got it. Okay. Let's see here. Let me just pull up Liverpool. Okay, so we have it. Yeah, we did a price reduction down to 27.9. Okay, let's see here. All right, so you can see Christian's numbers there at 27 with a $35,000 rehab. If the ARV is 115, that leaves a net profit of 35,000, which is a net margin of 30% for the flip buyer. Even if we increase that renovation to $45,000, you're still looking at a 21% net margin. So it's still a solid deal for someone who's a net margin buyer and they're looking to just do a quick fix and flip. Let's see, it's built in the 1900s. So let's see here. So 729 square feet. Let's look at solds in the last 6 months. And we'll go under 1,000 square feet. Let's see, let's go out 12 months. So in Liverpool, the highest sold property under 1,000 square feet in the last 12 months is $132,000. And that is not too far from our subject property. If we're looking just in, actually, let me share my screen here. All right, so you guys should see my screen now. So our subject property is right over here. So we've got a $36,000 purchase, 78.85. So that little pocket is a little lower, 117, 100, 103. So let's just look at the 117. So this one is, so 2-1, just shy of 1,000 square feet. This one's rent grade renovated, nothing too fancy. Built in 1942. So somebody jack that up. So this one took a few months to sell. So you can see it listed August 5th, did a price change on the 9th, went contingent on October 30th. So we're talking August, September, October, 3 months to go contingent. And then it sold for 117. So they priced it a little bit high. It sat a little bit. But I'd be curious if this particular agent lost out on any, if there's any buyers that lost out on this particular deal. Again, this one's pretty renovated, but even if you just, let's say that's the high watermark is 117. Let's just look at a couple of the other comps here. 100. Let's look at these photos. Again, rent ready. Could use some updating. It's still sold for 100, and it's sold, looks like it's sold on market, listed. Oh, see, this one actually went pretty quick. So it went pending within 3 days and then sold a month later at 100, and it's semi-renovated. So, interesting. Now, the one that's closer to our property is this one over here. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so this one sold on January 3rd. I want to pull this one up on Property Radar and see. who the owner of this property is, because they bought it for 35. We can probably dispo this property to them. Mount North Capital 2 LLC. Okay, so it's a flipper. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want. And look at all the properties they own. Holy smokes. Bunch of Arkansas properties. Interesting. Okay, so more results available. Use lookup. So they own a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's do this. Let's copy this. I'm curious how many properties they actually own. Owner name. Okay, so it's not really working. Let's go back. See if I can get a phone number for their entity from this. Okay, so this is how we track down an entity, right? So we look at this. So their mailing address is in Ohio. Okay, so most of their properties are in Arkansas, but their mailing address is in Ohio. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back. So I just want to make sure I have these addresses. Educating, empowering real estate professionals. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and let's go here. Let's search this. Okay, so it's not going to be them. Let's close this. Okay, so now that we have this entity here, what we want to do is we want to copy this and then we want to go into open corporates. Mount North Capital, Indiana, Missouri, Ohio. Most likely it's this one here. Okay, so they're in Cincinnati. Let's go back. Mount North Capital 2 LLC. Mount North Capital 2 LLC. So they could be a Wyoming entity. Incorporator. Home company. Yeah, so they're a Wyoming entity. Brecksville, there we go. This is the one. Okay, so now we've got that information. So now what we want to do is we want to try to track them down so we can get a phone number. So we're going to go ahead and search for this mailing address on Google. And then we're going to also include the entity name. Let's see here. Let's just put that. RESPA news. All right, guys, if you're watching, this is sometimes it takes a little bit to like track down exactly who it is. Entity detail. Here we go. Last best partners. Parties. Q, public notes, history. Okay, so this is the address. Let's maybe give them a shot. Shelters. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go back here. Let's look up this guy's information. Brian Seiden sticker. Okay, so this guy is actually doing a bunch of different entities. So now we're gonna just Google him. Tax sale resources. Yep, here we go. So this is what we want. This looks like him. Bam, bam, bam. Getting started. Here we go. Let's see here. Okay, so about us. This is Hamilton, Montana. Sometimes you got to jump through a bunch of hoops to track down a person. But the reason we want to track this down is because they own a bunch of properties. If we go to transaction, yeah, look at this. This is a sheriff's deed sale. Okay, so somebody got the tax deed in 2023 and then sold it to them for $35,000. So, okay, so let's see here. So let's go back to contacts, and what we can do, you don't have any like real addresses. Let's check this one and see. Okay, so address. Let's look at this one. Okay, so what do you think the odds are that this is actually his primary residence? Erica Lynn Meyer. Okay. That doesn't seem like it. Manager. Okay. So that doesn't seem right. So let's go back to this. Let's click on this. Bunch of different investment stuff. Montana, Montana, Montana. Trellis tax. Okay. Chandler, Arizona, Richfield, BBS IRA. See, this is the same address in Richfield. So we want to try to see who this is. Mount North Holdings. Okay, Mount North Holdings. Mount North 2 is the other one, right? I'm pretty sure that's who it was. Mount North. Guys, if you guys are just joining, we are doing some digging to track down who this person is. So Mountain North, where did it go? Here you go, Mountain North Holdings. So chances are that is, yep, same entity. Hmm. Do a search for that. Okay, that's not really amounting to anything. So at the end of the day, I mean, we're just trying to track down this particular, like the point of contact for this entity, because if we can find the point of contact for this entity, let's see here. They bought a property that is literally right down the street from our subject property for $35,000. And we currently have ours listed for, I think, $22,000 or $23,000 and a similar square footage, similar bed bath count. So if we could track down this particular buyer, then we might have a buyer on our hands. And we already know that they own dozens of properties. So it stands to reason that they would be looking to pick up some more properties. So let's just keep digging. But also, so that one, when it comes to comps, right, we're looking at comps in the area and what they could possibly sell for. See, this one's not like fully renovated. It's like rent grade rental property. Actually, let me see this sale. Look at that. So this got sold. Oh, interesting. Got listed and sold twice in the same year. Looks like somebody flipped it. Just did like maybe a clean out or a partial upgrade. But it sold previously for like in the 30s. So again, that further justifies the idea that we could possibly sell this. We should be able to sell this for in the $20,000 range. Oh, you know what I want? I want to go back to this one, and because this one was flipped, I want to put this one in. So sometimes when you're trying to dispo a deal, you got to do this type of digging. So I'm going to go ahead, drop that one in. Okay, so these are the new owners, right? But what I want to do is I want to look at transactions, and I want to look at all transactions. Okay, so this one looks like George Gabriel. Looks like they
Yo,
bought it as a flip. What's up, dude?
Yeah, that's my question for you. What's going on, man? I was doing some underwriting on that deal just to wrap my head around it as it's listed for 27K right now. 27.9.
What do you think of 27.9?
I think it's listed aggressively, even at
Like too
27.9.
high?
Yeah. From what I was doing before you popped back on and I popped off, I was thinking, okay, maybe not. But the only question mark in my mind would be the repair costs because I could see a world where you would only put 35K into it and maybe you could get 115K. Um, I see that comp right there. That's a 2-1, 879 square feet, 170 North Surrey Road, which looks great from the outside anyway. And I had not yet gone back 6 months. I'd only went 90 days. But more likely rehab, probably 45K, 27K cash purchase with an ARV of 115, which could be a little bit higher if you put that much into it, 115K. So I was kind of feeling like maybe it was priced a little high, but it won't need to move much. It's before this deal moves, is kind of my
Yeah, I mean,
conclusion.
well, here's my thought. I mean, obviously the market right now is going to dictate it, but this is the pocket, right? This is the subdivision. And in this subdivision, we've got three comps. This is our best comp, and this is literally right down the street.
As is.
And oops. Um, Now I don't think this one has any pictures anywhere because I don't think it was listed. So let's
Let's look
just
at the
see.
street view.
See, now this says 4.2 1,200 square feet, even though Zillow says 2.1 700 square feet. Let me just double check, make sure it's not yeah, it is a single family. Um, Street view. See, it sits down.
Hmm. It does have
Is that?
windows though. Whether they're good or bad, they look bad like bad windows, but
Oh, this
oh,
is our house. It's
yeah,
literally the
it's
next
right
door
next
neighbor.
door. Yeah.
So, and that one sold for 36. And the entity that owns that owns like 30 properties.
Okay, so you were looking, that's our buyer. That's what you're looking at.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so in that instance, maybe 27 is the perfect price because, I counted for windows, about $350 per, window. I mean, we're not putting Milgard in there. It's just your standard windows.
Yeah. See, so this is what I was trying to pull up. I'm having trouble tracking down the entity though. Like I've got the entity and so it's Mountain North Capital. But look, more results available, use lookup. So it's got all these properties in Arkansas. They're based out of Richfield, Ohio. I tried to pull them up on Open Corporates. I found the, um, so this is the entity, directors and officers, Brian Seidensticker, Richfield. Um,
So Mount North Capital 2 LLC is the entity, right? That's
yep.
okay. Okay. I mean, let me see if I have any magic for you, buddy.
Deal Machine Magic.
Yeah, do you believe in magic?
Do you believe in magic?
I know I could get you to sing. Oh, I knew it, bro. I knew it. All right, here we go. Let's do this.
See, and this is the guy, tax sale resources. Oh, come on, what's going on?
You got a picture of the guy? Is that what you're saying?
Hold on. CEO Chandler, Arizona. Let's see, taxsaleresources.com. Let's see here.
Give me the comp address, please.
Yeah, un momento. let's just try to call this number real quick.
Okay.
What did you want the comps? What?
That right there. 1332 Sunnyside. Got it.
Tax
'Cause
sale
I'm
resources. So it looks like they educate you on how to buy tax sales. And the funny thing is they purchased it from somebody who had it via tax sale, because if you look at the transaction history, you see sheriff's deed, $1,300, and then they bought it from that person, that entity, for 35,000.
probably one of their students. They're playing it right.
Exactly.
They're doing a good job.
1,000%. That's
Actually,
exactly who it is. So
1,300% in dollars.
yes, you're correct.
Okay, there's no magic. Brick walled. I'm brick walled.
Hello. Thank you for contacting Tax Sale Resources. Our offices are now closed. Please hold to leave a detailed
Boo.
message or call back during our normal business hours of 8 to 5 Mountain Standard Time. Thank you and have a great day.
Did you hear what they just said though?
What?
8 to 5. Might want to tell them it's 4:37.
Hello. Thank you for calling Tax Sale Resources.
And I can't leave a voicemail. So we should definitely take this. Let's see, which property was that? That was not Daily. What's the street name?
Sunnyside?
Sunnyside. There we go.
Yeah, Sunnyside Street. There is one other option. If you know this guy is definitely the owner,
Wait,
I might be able to get his info right now.
Who?
Sticky Bottom. I don't mean to be crass.
Brand Seiden Sticker. SEIDENSTICKER.
Seiden Sticker. Let me see. Okay, Seiden Sticker. By the way, did you put his name in Property Radar
No.
as peep? Okay.
Nope.
Because he could come up.
What's the entity name?
Okay. Can you Slack me his first and last name again? I mean, maybe you didn't even do
There
it
you
the
go.
first time. All right. And do you know what city and or state he's in?
Well,
LinkedIn?
his LinkedIn says Chandler, Arizona.
Oh, good. Good. I'll just drive right over there. Quite the unique last name. Shouldn't be getting it confused with anybody else.
Ow.
There's a Brian Side and Sticker in Goleta, California, and in Brecksville, Ohio. And apparently in Indianapolis as well. How old does he look? 38, 40?
Yeah, right around there.
Oh, 40. Yeah. Brian Block Side and Sticker. 48, Chandler, Arizona. There you are. I'm not sharing my screen because it shows his home address, so I don't want to blast him out there. But I will tell you it's on Oakland Street. And he's originally from Akron, Ohio.
Nice.
Give me your phone number. Okay. Oh, is this the right one? Eh.
So we're glad we're going to finally close this Philly property tomorrow.
All right, you want I got dude. Same age as me. All right. I got a phone number. You want to
Let's
give him a
go.
call?
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to throw it in Slack.
All right, let's do it.
Personal cell.
Let's
We'll see if it's
do it.
We'll see if I got it. Bam! Talk about skip trace. Who's the best skip tracer?
Let's give it a shot.
I just assume the sale that he owns that property or that he is.
If we're web sleuthing, if our web sleuthing is on point.
Yes, because there's actually a couple of these guys named the same, which is interesting.
One would not have thought.
You have dialed the wrong number.
Oh. How do you know
What?
I dialed the wrong number? What if I was
That's
intending to dial that number?
Yeah, it's just sharing a lot of previous addresses. He's moved around. Yeah, Tempe. Oh, hold on. Maybe I got a couple more. Okay, Brian Sticky Bottom. That's what it's. I don't know why I got that in my head. Sticky Bottom. Maybe Bikini Bottom from SpongeBob SquarePants.
All right, I think our only watcher right now is me.
That's okay. It's going to be all right. A lot of people catch the replay. Okay, I got a couple more phone numbers actually.
Okay, let's go.
So here they are. His mother is Elaine. So don't use that information to ransom. Yo, I got Elaine right here. You love your mama? Buy the property. Just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. Don't
Okay.
fax me a letter of discontent.
We'll woof it to you.
Woof it, yeah.
His name's Brian, right?
Yes, it's Brian.
Okay. Weird, it's showing a connection, but it's not. No sound is coming out.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Brian Sidon Sticker.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Let's
When you've
go.
finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Brian, this is Chris calling from Lazarus Property Group. I was actually reaching out to see if you were still buying off-market investment properties in the East Liverpool, Ohio area. Funny enough, we actually have the property right next door to a property that you currently own or recently purchased, about in the last year. So wanted to see if you were still purchasing and connect with you on that. So give me a call back when you get a chance. My telephone number is 619-209-3136. Again, 619-209-3136. Hope you're having a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye. Boom! Let's go.
Come on,
Let's
dude.
go.
Come on, man.
Okay, Joe Biden.
Come on, man. Don't ever call me.
Come on, man.
No, it's come on, man. Bro, there you go. And I didn't use Deal Machine. That came up with nothing. I didn't use Property Radar. I used a super secret weapon. Guys don't even know. Anyway.
No, we haven't even had to use the super secret weapon. Super secret weapon is the PI who manages our phone system. I literally, for a deal where there was a deceased father, we needed to track down, we need to get his social. Literally within 3 minutes of me sending him the text saying, hey, how difficult would it be for you to get this guy's social security number? He responded, what's his name? And address, and I sent it. And within 3 minutes, I had the deceased father's social, the son's full name and social. And he's like, what else you need?
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. So that's the super secret method for obtaining info.
Beautiful.